The truth behind Lil Baby retiring from music was revealed today, as the news wrote. Wolfpack Music, a label, connect for being a snitch, but he also called out Lil Baby in another audio. As he called out Baby for working with a rat, with it reported, an alleged leaked jail call from Young Thug has surfaced where he's calling QCP a rat and speaks on Baby working with him.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham. Man, that was your ever get too, rocking with a rat. And you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give a what help. That nigga give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
Not long after this released online, there was an awkward encounter with Baby and Young Thug at a music event. Young Thug is worried he's the reason that Baby is retiring. As he wrote to Instagram, "Wham, pick up the phone, talk to me. I taught you everything you know about this. We are for lifers. The rat's already winning, don't let this divide us. You're a real guy, but you do real and hide it. You gave guys on the case $75,000 for lawyers and never spoke about it. I wish the world knew everything. Why don't you speak up for yourself and show them that you're real? I'm trying my best to do that. We're real and we're solid, we don't speak on that stuff. We're the foundation of men. We learned that from Pluto. It's all love and respect on my end. The real reason Baby's quitting rap is he's worried about legal problems. It's been rumored for some time that after YSL had their RICO case, that the Atlanta District Attorney was investigating Lil Baby's team, 4PF. Lil Baby actually believes that Gunna or Young Thug could have sold him out, because out of nowhere this courtroom footage came out which reported an investigator is on the stand. We are listening to wiretapped calls. Someone mentioned that Baby had tickets on some people's heads.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by, what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harm. Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
They're trying to get Lil Baby for ordering a hit, the same charge that Lil Durk is facing. As academics explained that he heard the Atlanta feds want to pursue these teams and get rid of them.
So there's this journalist, he's out of Atlanta. Well-reputed journalist. His name is George Cheedy. Like, he was the person who was very accurate on predicting that YSL was going to get indicted in a RICO. He's an Atlanta journalist, certified. He's really good. He's came out and he said that the Atlanta Public Defenders Council, like the office, they're basically their specialized unit for Georgia's Public Defender's Office. The unit that specializes on gang cases says the office is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment on the 4PF and OMF case. Now, I don't know what OMF is, and that he expects Lil Baby to be indicted.
But this had Young Thug mad that they're targeting Lil Baby after he got out. So he tweeted out about the investigator in the case, "This is the biggest liar in the DA office," as he called out Marissa, the investigator, for what she looks like and that she lies about everything. As DJ Academics explained how Marissa worked on trying to lock up Lil Baby.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4PF is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying, and indictments finna come down.
With Lil Baby hearing about the situation, he made a big mistake, because Lil Baby was worried about his team 4PF and how he could be tied to crimes of other people in it. In a desperate attempt to separate himself from the group, he ended the team altogether. Baby reveals he ended his record label 4PF to avoid it being labeled as a street team.
First 4 Pockets 4 had to come to an end, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because it's all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first, you know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
But this only made Lil Baby look guiltier, as the police started blaming him for an incident last summer. The Atlanta Police Department is calling out Baby, saying his actions led to the passing of 2 individuals last summer. During a press conference, the Atlanta PD announced 7 arrests had been made in connection to the passing of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. As the officer claimed, the incidents were part of a street team conflict that began with Lil Baby filming a music video, where 3 people were affected. As the officer added on when asked about Lil Baby, this team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Realistically, Lil Baby did nothing wrong. All he did was show up on a block that's rumored to be in an ops area and filmed a music video. Things only began to go wrong when one lady caught Lil Baby there, and she posted a video of him there on social media.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. We know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up. Cause you already know how we doing this Slapping Tacos, baby.
As the police themselves say that the ops didn't even know Baby was there until the social media post, yet they're still blaming Lil Baby for the 2 people who passed. Although some fans weren't happy with Lil Baby to begin with, as they dissed Lil Baby for his Wham album. If Baby does get RICO'd, his career's just done. Bro's music is already hanging on by a thread. Even DJ Academics had a unique take on the album.
Man, you better listen. I don't know if Young Thug's still just on a vacation. Tell him you need him. You need him for a verse, a song. You probably need him to pop out his loud for you because it would have made it all better. You need this, okay? Please. Yo, the crazy thing is Lil Baby confidently be previewing these. It's like, yo, they're hot. Yo, chat, I feel like the Monstars hopped out of one of them New Jersey drones and grabbed Lil Baby and shook the talent out of him. I don't know what I'm hearing thus far, chat.
Although there's a theory that Gunna is behind the feds pursuing Lil Baby, as Young Thug spoke a little about Gunna for the first time.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
He doesn't really say much, but soon after that, a fan tweeted out, "Once y'all learn the entire effects of Gunna snitching in that YSL trial, then you'll realize why Thug and Baby will never be cool with him again." The main reason why people believe Gunna is involved is because Lil Baby was arrested shortly after Gunna got out. Lil Baby was arrested Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit and was sent to the Clark County Detention Center, where he was being held on $5,000 bail.
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy. Call the number for me. They locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security, I need 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I need 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. And my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got to my nuts. Check me good. You on the camera? I got to my nuts. Check me good. I got to. Alright, y'all let me in that car. Shoot myself dead. Y'all fired.
But it gets deeper when you realize that academics showed a file of teams the Atlanta DA was targeting. As you can clearly see, 4PF is on it.
I've heard two of them. Like, I've heard the two of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
It makes sense that Lil Baby would be targeted next because the Atlanta DA Fannie Willis was very mad that Thug got the plea deal that he did. Academics also spoke about how the little arrests Lil Baby has been getting is a sign of a RICO on the way.
I'm gonna tell you some things that you're gonna have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fannie Willis started targeting YSL, Fannie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay. We got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby was moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
Because the more charges they hit him with over time, the easier it will be to paint the picture that Lil Baby and 4PF are full-on criminals. The next thing Lil Baby was arrested for was having illegal window tints, which is not normal.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you open up these windows? They tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Alright, they give me a ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen? 827. You don't be want to have you gotta have tickets in Atlanta. These folks crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get a 10.
As Lil Baby got a ticket in this body cam footage, but minutes later he was pulled over again by a different officer. It's possible his name was flagged in the system and Lil Baby was taken to jail for an unknown reason. Thankfully, Baby flew his lawyer out on a private jet and was released that night. With fans believing Gunna played a part for the feds to go after Lil Baby, they also believe Young Thug did too, although he could have done it accidentally. It's clear that Young Thug said a lot on the jail phone calls, and fans believe he could have leaked something about Lil Baby on accident. A viral tweet reads, "Baby's gonna get caught up in this legal Atlanta mess. They have Thug and Gunna already. You telling me the feds won't go for all 3? Especially in 2015 where he hit up Lil Wayne's tour bus." But we saw 6ix9ine's reaction to Thug speaking with the feds.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out, watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different. You told like before 12 in the afternoon, like that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hit everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage's Future? Why you not saying nothing?
We even saw YSL Mondo speak on Thug's snitching audios, as he claims it is absolutely snitching.
I just beat him off a Rico. Come home, still talking about, oh, rat, da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your bro, cause you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers AI, and did that and the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like, Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying, they said Roscoe the bust up. And then a nigga, Roscoe did 10 years behind this. And you just got on the internet tomorrow, didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe a nigga I can get something out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times? You feel me?
As this resulted in many people not rocking with Young Thug anymore, YSL Woody told rappers to stay away from Young Thug.
Told them that Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? This ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my. Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, cause get what, bro? One thing I know about a that ain't got nothing to lose, he gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me, when it's time for to stand up, they gonna stand up. They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
Woody doesn't trust Young Thug one bit. As Academics wrote, YSL Woody says Young Thug never paid for a lawyer for him when he was in interrogations. He only used to defend Young Thug because he was under manipulation. He then takes accountability for his actions.
There's no way you supposed to be in the interrogation room without no lawyer. That goes back to the beginning. That man got all this money. He's supposed to take care of all y'all. He supposed to make sure all y'all were good. But, it ain't his job to do that. That's me. I'm defending him. It ain't his job to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so blinded, I'm so manipulated. It ain't his job to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Because if we knew what we were getting ourselves into, we would have never been in that. We would have never been in that at the beginning. I wouldn't. I didn't respect a lot of stuff. Still don't.
However, Young Thug's sister came out to defend him. Young Thug's sister says people are calling him a snitch just because they know he can't come to Atlanta. She said we've been putting belt to. That's why everybody clicked up.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click up. Do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
In a new audio, Young Thug spoke to 21 Savage about how he wished that other rappers didn't call out Gunna so quickly.
Tight. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt said something to him,
but that's it. Like, Wham ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what? Though, that makes
your
you.
Position is, right?
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped.
Plus, they had a conversation with you for they do anything.
Yeah, but
I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, he's like, all right, say less. Say less. Same shit. I'm talking off top. Soon it happens.
But this is the moment that anybody who doesn't like Young Thug is using the audios to ruin his career, as it's exactly what Charleston White wants to do.
Say listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all these old videos. I told y'all Young Thug would go tell it. I told y'all.
I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there, he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break.
I told y'all, I am the new prophet. I thought, man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all, hip hop is fake.
As Charleston continued saying he wants to destroy Young Thug.
Say, listen, Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug. And I love y'all, but y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Woody, be quiet. Rollo, you know they wrong for how they did you. Lil Baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk, just stay back. Let me get this, I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy. Swear to God. Thanks, come on now. Don't.
Although people that like Thug are trying to defend him, which was based on if they liked him or not. Academics explained how normal people just don't care if they snitched.
Man, I ain't gonna cap with y'all, man. Listen, I'm having a absolute blast. Now, here's the thing. I'm a civilian. And I think rappers don't realize that most civilians don't care about snitching. We really don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I listen to King Von, I listen to I don't want to people, and I don't care about I don't even like I don't like criminals, but I listen to the music. I'm watching the street right now. They're going through. Yo, everybody. Yo, they're having crisis management teams trying to figure out. Yo, they're fighting for their lives right now, man. Yo, who's a snitch? Who's not a snitch? It's a snitch off. This is great. Yo, I love when street have to prove themselves to us. Because we watching like, we really don't care, but sure, crash out, go ahead.
Although Young Thug released his song Miss My Dogs, interestingly in the music video, you see Thug jumping in the Escalade only minutes after he was released from jail, as you see his lawyer Brian Steele in the background, and Young Thug is wearing the same clothes he did in the courtroom.
Hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again. You find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what
So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation.
But the feds aren't done with Young Thug, as they already tried revoking his probation. The state of Georgia filed a motion to revoke Young Thug's probation and send him to jail, which resulted in a viral tweet reading, Benzino calls out the system for leaking Thug's private jail calls, saying it's unconstitutional and designed to bait him while on probation. He believes the government purposely leaked them without watermarks to sway public opinion.
What I'm more surprised at and more kind of pissed off at is, how the f is this even constitutional that a prison, which is part of the system, right, can leak private phone calls? I don't, that it blows me. How did that happen? Now, they're saying, well, who leaked them? Somebody had to get money for them. Nah, because there's no watermark on them. If TMZ bought them, you can best believe TMZ's watermark will be all over that. There's no watermark. I guarantee the government's leaking them because they know what they're doing. They know, let me tell you something, from the feds to City Hall to the mayor to the governor, they all got a communications department where they have hired staff that all they do is look at social media for various reasons. That's it. And us as a community and culture, we just give them everything they want. It's easy.
But at the end of the day, all of these rappers are rich, which is why Academics is confused why they're trying to act street when they are millionaires.
You know, I like all this wild stuff. I like Thug, I like Gunna. I'm gonna like him before, I'm gonna like him after. But I'm gonna tell you what they got wrong at. They've been propagating the street free code. These are millionaires. Millionaires made it from the bottom. But they're obsessed with trying to portray the image that they're the realest street ever. I just seen Woody put up a post. He says, no, I'm not okay. Huh? Since when is street is sounded like little white girls Karen? Everybody in that situation need therapy. And the reality why they all need therapy is because they made it. When YSL was known by you and me, YSL was lit. It's popping. But they weren't happy with all the money and all. They still want to propagate the same. Then as soon as Johnny Law come, they don't want to do it no more. They start thinking about their mamas, their sisters, their kids. Never seen something like that. It's the first time I've seen gangsters need therapy.